Hello everyone, I'm Amy from Ames Fitness and it is day 6 of your 30-day Pilates challenge. Welcome back, or maybe welcome if this is the first video you have landed on. Each day we set our intention, and today's intention is leg strength. So we're going to be working all sides of the legs, the top of the thigh, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the calves, the feet as well. That's why we practice in bare feet, to really strengthen up and create a firm foundation for ourselves. So let's go ahead, placing the hands on the knees, bowing the head, maybe closing the eyes, or just taking your gaze downwards somewhere, not looking all around, not being distracted. And start to focus inwardly on your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Settling into our practice today and arriving as we are. Whatever your fitness level is, you are welcome here. And just taking a moment to ourselves. Sometimes the hardest thing is to shut out all the other distractions of the world, of our busy lives, and just arrive here as we are. Focusing on movement and breath is something that can really center ourselves and bring about clarity for the day. At the end of your next long exhale, gently open your eyes and come back to the room. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start with the feet out in front of us, hands behind us. And this is called 90-90, and it's to get the hips moving. So I want you to feel all 5 toes on the floor. Keep the feet quite wide. Inhale, drop the knees to one side. Exhale, bring them back to center. Inhale, drop them to the other side. And exhale, back to center. Now you're aiming one knee towards the inside arch of the other foot. If it doesn't go there and you have to stop halfway down, that's absolutely fine. Show up as you are. Your movement does not have to look like my movement or anybody else's. Your movement is yours to simply observe and be with. Let's go one more time each side. Lovely. Now if you found that quite easy, maybe you can bring the hands up into prayer pose and you can have a go at 90-90, where we actually rotate through the hips, lift one foot at a time, and try that action. That is a lot harder. So if you want to stay with hands behind you, you can. Try and keep the shoulders down if you're doing the prayer pose variation. Good. One more time. And just bring that leg round to meet the sole of the foot on the other side, and align the toes, the heels, the ball of the foot, and feel the energy going between the feet. Maybe you take a little circular movement here. Just asking the hips to open a little bit more for the day. You might feel stiff, you might feel rusty, and that is okay. Again, show up as you are. Back around the other way. If you're taking your little circles, try to sit tall. Just observing, how am I today? How is my body feeling? And then being with that. Lovely. All right, turning our legs to one side of the mat. We'll start off by strengthening up through the right thigh. So you can either have your hands around your left shin, that is the harder version, or hands behind you to start with a nice strong shoulder depression, or pushing the shoulders down into the floor. We're going to inhale, sit tall, puff up the chest. Exhale, lift the right leg. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Now you can have a slight bend in the knee if you need to, and you can flex the foot if you prefer. So again, my movement is not your movement. You can't have it. Your movement is yours alone, so work with what you're working with and where you're at. Do we feel that big old burn in the top of the thigh? 2 more. And one more time. Lovely. Switching it over again. Option. Harder options here, sitting tall. Easier option, which I'm showing you today, is here. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. You've got this. Lovely. Try to sit tall. It's very easy to dump down into the lower back here. So puff up that chest, shoulders back. And chin parallel with the floor. Let's go for another 4. Starting to fire up those legs. 3. 2 more. Up we go. And one more time. Lovely. Okay, challenge for you here. Cross the legs, roll through cross legs, or make your way to all fours if you can't roll through. And from here, nice strong all fours position. We've been here many times before. You're going to take the right knee and lift it up off the floor, keeping the right heel close to the glute. So again, you might want to find your tripod position with your hands and your knee. Moving your hands slightly to the left if you need to. And from here we'll create some circles. So come down, away, and up. Down, away, and up. Getting the body moving like this and the pelvis. Becoming aware of the pelvis is so important for leg strength. So you're going to come down, around, and up. And at the top, we'll switch directions. Down, around, and up. It's okay, again, your circles don't have to be big. Try and keep your arms strong, but keep a soft bend in your elbows. 2 more. And one more time. Beautiful. All right. Come back onto the tiptoes, open the knees, and we've been here most days. Froggy squat. I always come back to the squat. It's a very important function of everyday life, a functional movement. We need to be able to squat. No, it is not bad for our knees. It is good for us. But you do have to be mindful of where your squat is. Again, it could be hips high. Could look like this. It could be holding onto a chair, just shifting your weight side to side. However your squat looks for you, you're welcome here. Let's come back to all fours. So just realign, deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lifting that left leg up, and I'm going to shift my right hand out a bit wider for more stability. And inhale, come down. Exhale, around and up. Inhale down. Exhale, around and up. So I don't want to let that rib cage open. I want to keep it tucked up and down towards the hip joint or the hip bones. Keep a firm core is what I'm trying to say. One more. At the top, we will go around the other way. So take the knee out, down and around, out and down and around. Good. 2 more. And one more time. Good. Knees together, cross the legs over. Roll back through if you can, otherwise make your way to a seated position. Lovely. Okay, fingertips come towards the knees. Really challenging one here. We're going to inhale, lift up, exhale, lean forward, fingertips pressing into the mat. See if you can lift your right leg up and back down. Left leg up and back down. So we've got the scoop through the core. Shoulders want to come up, but we're going to try and keep them down. Lovely, that's it. Just alternating sides to create some strength through the top of the thigh. And length through the leg, maybe even the top of the foot if you're pointing. Continue your breath. Really good for a strong core, strong hips, strong legs, this one. One more each side, you got it. Last one. Good, roll down. So inhale, reach forward. Exhale, take your time. You've been here before. Hands beside the thighs. Bend the knees. And this time we're going to take the feet together.
kiss the soles of the feet together, but you don't want to let your knees open too wide, somewhere in the middle, so you're on the knife's edge of your foot, on the outside edge. Deep breath in, exhale, tuck the tailbone so the lower back comes to the mat, lifting the hips as high as you can, squeeze bottom, that's where we're working. Inhale, down, exhale up. Now, if this isn't accessible for you, your ankle range of motion is not able to do this, you can do a normal glute bridge. So you can just keep your feet like this. Glute bridge is good for everyone. There's lots of different variations. So this one here is the clamshell variation. It's just one option. Doesn't have to be the option you choose today. Good. When we do the next one, lift up as high as you can, and then you're only going to do halfway down, all the way up. Halfway down, all the way up. Come on, strong bottom muscles. That's it, we're here for 3. You got it. And 2. And 1 more, up and hold. And release. Duck the knees into your chest, a little rock side to side. Well done. Lovely. We'll finish off with rolling like a ball. So it is a core movement, but it's a nice way to release the spine as well. So you're going to tuck the fingertips behind your knees, lift your feet up to the sky, deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your heels down and chin to chest. Inhale, inhale back. Exhale forwards. Maybe you tuck your toes to the floor, maybe you hover them there. Keep those arms strong. Inhale, rolling like a ball. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale 1 more time. Inhale back. Exhale, meet me in a sit balance. So try to get those toes off the floor. Maybe you reach your arms out in front of you. Deep breath in, lean it back a little bit. We're here for 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Make your way back to center, sitting cross-legged, and we'll close off our practice today. Thank you for joining me. As always, it's lovely to be in community for movement. Creating a healthy body and mind is so important. So thank you for showing up. Deep breath in. And exhale, hands to the third eye today. Thank you for joining me for day 6. And I hope to see you back tomorrow for day 7. Thank you, everyone.